Hey, so real quick, I'm really sorry. I wanted to make more edited videos. That sounds like a fun thing. But the problem is just this video might be insanely long. Um, okay, I guess I'll do that later. I don't have the Google Docs, which is where I write my scripts, in my recordings. Anyway, if you're wondering what picture this is what I think, should I say? Yeah, sure. The prototype looks like. You haven't even seen his main head. It's certainly a sight. Anyway, so I hope you like it, and bye. Alright, I'll be back in a second. So this will be the chapter next to the finale, and also the final chapter. That's kind of secret, and also... Yeah, so Park Palooza, then chapter 5 would be Fight of Joy, but I didn't name them those because it doesn't really matter. Anyway, Project Playtime Phase 4. At the same time, a new thing is releasing, probably. Anyway, it's Project Playtime Phase 4 with a new monster, Catnap, 3 new maps that are more Mario-like, and a bunch of skins for players and monsters. Population Chapter 4, Sci-Fi Number 4, Big Boxes. It starts with a tape saying Braun was a funky young new toy, except for it gets scary and barely shows his reveal. Who's revealed? The prototype? I don't know. Anyway, so the chapter starts with you in the dark, with Poppy telling you to follow her voice, but there's pits, small critters, and sure, you can get what those mean. They're like the small animal things have to race from chapter 3. And at the very end, Miss Delight. Afterward, you go into the first chase scene. Okay. Wuggy Wuggy appears behind you, kissing Missy's strewn apart body in his hand, so it's like visceral or whatever. Whatever. He throws away the course, and has been biting and chases you, mostly for revenge. Bobby will help you for the first assistant chase scene. You go down a twisting path and do some puzzles, like you need to hit a button event to hit a lever, or a shorter lever, and open a gate. Anyway, you barely escape. Don't think he's slow. He's faster this time. You even go through a ventway, and then a sewer where he still chases you. He gets stopped by a gate. Alright, let's do this. I might go a little longer. Finally, the chapter begins. Bobby escorts you through the sewers, and Dog Day reappears, chasing you. Lots of chapter 3 stuff. He gets closed off again, then you do a hand puzzle. Finally, you get a tape saying, "Welcome to my very own delightful recreation. Show the orphans true joy. The Playtime Park." I've heard a few people say I'm getting bonier, but that's nonsense. Just because I'm getting skinny doesn't mean anything. Finally, you go down a raft in a poisoned river, which is somehow here, and you land at a slide, and you go down to the real meat of Chapter 4, Playtime Park, with monster chasing you. You can probably guess who, because he's been introduced. You probably guess. He's a little red. Okay, it's not prototype. That's in Chapter 5. So yeah. Okay, bye. I like the one on Boss, by the way, but I'll sing the whole thing. Here's the part. My Playtime Park is a park in a giant bubble that's blue and glass, so you can't escape, but you can look at the stars. There's posters around like Poppy and Mommy and Daddy and Baby and even the prototype, even though he's a toy. I don't know. Poppy tells you this. They can't leave the devil, or perhaps the boxman, or Boxy Berry. Just be safe. I saw something from him. I'll tell you later. Finally, you get a tape while in the first part. You gotta find 4 levers all around to open a gate with Boxy Boo running around, who isn't slow, but not by that much. Tape. Hello, Prototype. I'm Harvey Jr. How much of a talker are you? Sorry for calling you that. All it says for your name is that it has an E in it. Anyway, I'm glad you're not a toy. Hate people playing with you and things. You only see another part of it, his stronger hand with 6 fingers in the tape, which you can see now, and even his head a little bit, so. Alright, this is pretty long, by the way. If you don't know, I'm going to be talking about Chapter 5 and the sequels, but not the sequels that much. I'm not sure if I said that already, so get comfy, and this might take longer. Alright, anyway, bye. I'm not sure if I said this part, but I'll just go here because I don't remember. Oh, actually, no, never mind. Okay, finally, let's go. Finally, you open a gate and his jumps are different from his original jumps as he chomps on your head, and his jump scare is different. As he chomps on your head and then goes in the box in total darkness, like from the trailer. Bobby says goodbye to find a new assistant. You need to go through 3 sections to find a specific big red button, and if you hit all 3, it will open a gate. The first section is a sewerway on a duck with targets and small critters. Later on, with the maze, which doesn't matter as the duck moves without your help. Small critters get you 1,000 points, and targets get you 500. Also, hitting most or just getting 8,000 points means you go on or you die.
Assistant. Experiment 1160 is truly an accident. His experiment wasn't really one. We just added cybernetic enhancements such as hands, torsos, and eyes. Section 2 has a puzzle, and then you see a new character, the monster. It's a dark shadow with bright eyes, and it gets brighter the closer you get. Jump scare is just a rainbow, then a scream, and a face. Then you do another puzzle and see the game. Playtime Park Panic. Finally play the game. You go into the hallway with Bunzo Bunny returning. It is horizontal, and you watch a game menu telling you to hit buttons, but wrong ones will slowly kill you, giving a Bunzo a third of the horizontal amount. Well, sorry that this video isn't edited again. I want to edit more videos, even though no one really cares, so I like doing it. As long as they're not super long videos or anything, I'm fine doing it more. After you get a tape, when going into a new area that opens up. I need to tell you a secret. I killed that fucking bastard. He didn't like all the experiments. And he was important, so I took it in my own hands. I slaughtered him, and he still came back. Although he's quiet. Devious, anyway. I hope you get this, Chanel. End of vlog. Harvey Sawyer. Where is it? Finally, you go into an event maze with 4 prizes hidden. After Rod, which is a misspell, after Word, another puzzle with a new hand called the Gravity Hand. This tape shows and holds stuff for 10 seconds, but if you're under the box or whatever, it is you die. For real this time. Then it says to run, he is here. Finally, you make the Gravity Hand open a box, then do a puzzle with huge boxes and hand puzzles. The final section has a puzzle where you do gravity boxes to ride on and do hand puzzles to find 3 levers to open up the final section. Ron is shown with white eyes, black tears, and 8 arms. It looks like the prototype. How he works is like the true Piedmont boss, fight in Bendy Chapter 4. So with him spinning around, and you gotta hit him hit hands at him, which will hurt him. After 50 hits, he will run away, and can also ground pound with his hands. After escaping, you go through a ventway with bricks in the way, then a chase scene with Daisy, who you need to break some bricks. Finally, you do a hand swing over the pit to the end. My brother's probably not watching this, and even if he is, just you wait. Anyway, so I'm probably gonna make a video on the new show. You probably know what that is because it came out like a month ago. It is easily my favorite show of all time. Maybe 9.5 out of 10 because I don't want to write that down on like Letterboxd or anything. Because it doesn't look very good, although it's talked well, and honestly I cannot wait for season 2. Anyway, that's it. Okay, so let's go to the next part. Finally, the gate opens a final area where you need to open up 3 levers. It opens a final level with a Super Mario 3D World 8 final level look with Boxy and Bobby. It's kind of specific, but I really like that look. After a hard puzzle and a tape, hello, I am Project Box's creator. After Boxy's creation by him, I created the creature, not with the body, but the soul of an innocent man I found. You see, unlike the other experiments of pure flesh, Boxy is different. All he's made of is true, incarnate, pure, and haunted. His teeth were added later for fun. Don't tell him.
Finally, you go to a room with Boxy Boo as a boss fight. Boxy Boo will turn on gas, and when you hit him, you need to electrocute him by burning him 8 times in 4 phases, including jumping and his ground pound. And the phases aren't big, they just add a bit of movement and make it a bit harder. Okay, so I'm going to take a break with one final tape. Afterward, you get a final tape. What have I done? What have I done? What have I done? Afterward, you go to a final chapter after falling in a super long pit and seeing the prototype's 3-finger hand. So I'm going to talk about Chapter 5 and a bit about the sequels. I'll probably take a break here because if someone interrupts me, then I'm going to have to restart pretty much. So, yeah. Anyway, it is not longer, but it's pretty long. Okay, bye. Okay, let's do this. Oh, wait. Okay, I think I already said that anyway. The tape is about the prototype, but serious. Hey kids, you want a brand new toy? His name is Manger. Manger's a big toy, but he might just need a new home. Just buy for $80. Please. We will do anything. Anything. Please. No, it's not there. That would be funny. Okay. The chapter starts with you in a deep hole with a prototype closing a gate behind him. Try opening it by doing a puzzle which opens another gate. The gate is a deep, scary hallway with Huggy Wuggy appearing, and you have to run back. Finally, you undo the puzzle closing it. Huggy Wuggy simply holds the gate and can kill you if you're close. The gate opens the main one to the prototype's domain. You go through a small maze of levers and a secret tape. It shows the prototype's distorted picture showing a mix of red and black and a bit of white. Experiment 1160. He has a new eye and decided to prosthetic. Apologies to Ed. So sorry for taking your eyeball. I don't know if that was actually the assistant or whatever that voice was for. Oh well. For secretary, I think. Afterward, you get a new hand called the Ocean Hand, which can shoot water at fire and create physical whirlpools to move big blocks that has roofs over them, so gravity hand doesn't work. It also says that you can drown from the extinguished water. Oh, I gotta add more and also record some of this. Not again, luckily. Just record more because I'm not done yet, obviously. Hi, welcome back. Sorry if I missed a big part of your life. Anyway, you go okay. After a small puzzle where you need to find syringes to open a door to an elevator, you meet the prototype. He looks like this. In short, he has a big torso, 4 different hands, and 3 heads with 2 skulls for 2 and a dead body for the middle. Why? Maybe it's Elliot's. I don't know. And he just stole those from other toys. That's kind of worse than like stealing Huggy Wuggy's face or whatever people think. That's like, Jesus. He rips the body's skin off and then steals their bones. And it's like human skulls. So maybe it's murder or something. Or maybe that was with him because technically other than the cybernetic enhancements, which probably aren't here. Okay, I'm probably thinking too much. This isn't a theory yet. I might do that. Anyway. He looks at you angrily. And I don't even have to... Okay, well this is kind of more of an episode idea pretty much, but... I was thinking, what if I don't even say what this video was referring to so people don't have to watch it? Because, you know, most people won't. Unless they want to see this forever. Hope you really like it. He looks at you angrily before saying, "Welcome, I am a Manger, and I have something to show you. Follow me, my friend." The prototype walks through a big doorway before Poppy interrupts you while walking. "Listen, the prototype isn't your friend. Follow me." Crouch into the deep ventway where you appear in a deep ravine. You need to run around with Poppy telling you stuff. Finally, Dr. Yuri appears where you run away from in tunnels until the end with a fight by doing a puzzle which closes the gate behind him and hits him, killing him. Finally, kind of like Miss Delight, but okay. You follow her through the cave until you reach the labs. The prototype appears again, saying, "So, you know who I am? I am him. So, I will give you a head start before I come for your eyes. 10, 9, 9, 6. What? Oh, that's just a misspell. I was like, 10, 9, 9, 10, 9, 8, 7. Or maybe you just can't speak or something. You get it, but unlike Mommy, he will actually chase you. I'm sorry for not getting weird. He will actually chase you, and you need to run like hell with Poppy and do some small puzzles. The prototype is just as fast as Huggy. You escape into a sewer grate with Poppy and finally fight the last two monsters, minus the prototype. Huggy and Daisy will have a boss fight where you need to electrocute them with your green hand while they chase you, and 5 times each. Finally, go in a room with the tape. Experiment 1160. The dinosaur? So you are it.
No, I am the experiment one, the ultimate creation. Far better than the Pluto, whatever.
Yeah, totally. Anyway, lab's on. We need to check him, Dino Man. Then you go into a caveway, and the prototype chases you, and you hit a green thing at him, which is nothing that you need to hit 5 levers to drop a boulder. Oh, small theory. I might have this in the theory video if I do that. But what if the prototype actually had blood, and that's why he's going in the labs? It's like super important and kind of cure diseases or some diseases, because that would be kind of like everyone wins. Who cares if he's murdered like 1 million people? I was like, no, I'm dead. I guess it would be weird to arrest him. Okay, I'm probably talking too much. Anyway, okay. Phase 2 begins afterward. You walk into a hallway and do a puzzle. The kind of final boss, Braun, he will look at you, look at you angrily, say, "Time for some revenge." He will be a FNAF boss fight where you need to close doors and gates with puzzles for 65 seconds, and a green hand opens up and you can electrocute him, which kills him. Time for the true finale. I don't know if I removed prototype's boss fight. I don't really remember. Anyway, you go through another hidden hallway and see the prototype on his throne and even try the crown. And finally, the end. Even though they tried to contain my power, I am the king of this company, and I will be treated with nothing less. I've run out of the rising or anything. I don't need it. Your friend Poppy is in a cage above me. Free her and kill me, and you can go on or do whatever you want to do. Time for your end. Scum. The prototype gets up and chases you in a circle and sometimes doubles back while you find 3 trinkets, scan onto a toy scanner to open a door to a puzzle to a spike maze. He chases you through a finale where you can vine sling over lava, and he jumps and barely hits where you are with his hands. He says, "Help me, I am sorry." Then you kick his hand down and say, "Be sorry, monster." You go back and find Poppy and free her by using your grandpa, and she says, "Let's go." May not be accepted, but I'll stay with you. But if I stay here 1 more second, I'll go mad. I'll live with you, maybe. A new exit opens up in the throne room, and you leave after defeating the prototype. The King of the New World Order. Finally, you go to a white void and see everything is red and burning for the sequel. He says, No, I can't have this mess. Help, stop this. Okay. So I'm just going to read the sequels and hopefully not talk about all the other stuff that's for other stuff usually. Poppy Playtime 2, the Topocalypse, follows you in the Toypocalypse in secret as they break out of the Tower of Joy and came back later for the prototype's call. This actually takes place in the 40s. Oh, prototype comes back in the finale. Well, not that one, but oh. Poppy Playtime Box, game about Boxy Boo. Well, maybe in the same factory. Poppy Playtime VR. It's the same game, but slightly scarier, with a new character, Ella Nade, who's head of marketing. Bronze Rebuttal, whole game where you return maybe, and you fight Braun mostly. Poppy Playtime VR 2, the game's like Help Wanted 2, but with segments of dead toys. Nice. The game's final one with okay. It is hardcore, and it's like the original, but insanely hard. Everything's 10 times faster, and creators would probably rage quit. Thought I would say something else, like you return again, but even if you do, I mean, obviously. Anyway, that's it. Hope you really enjoyed, and that's it. So I don't really know how to end this video. It's been taking like 4 days to even finish this video after writing it, which took a while. I even did it in my head while sleeping. So Okay, trust me, it's hard. Subscribe, or maybe later. I don't really care, or not at all. Honestly, I don't really want to do this as a job anyway. So whatever you want. Anyway, bye. Also, sorry if that makes it sound like I don't care. I mean, I care about you. Subscribe, I guess, and I do care about you a little bit. But if you don't, because like it's always cool to have more popularity or whatever. Or whatever. Okay. Time to say a bunch of curse words to end this video. Loser, fuck, bitch, motherfucker.